I keep forgetting that for whatever reason, the guy whoever like composed the music for Marvel Future Fight is now is like pretty. I guess he signed up with a company and that company in turn decided to issue content ID claims for the use of their music in the game, which is stupid, but I can't help it. Anyway, let's have a look at our new characters, and let's start with Deadpool. We gotta start with Deadpool, right? I mean, he's gonna break the fourth wall and be like, why am I not recording him first? Or why did I record Cable? Why did I record Cable and Colossus in their new uniforms first? So, Deadpool location. The Epic Quest X Force. So basically he's gonna be the next Wolverine. He's gonna be Wolverine or Doctor Strange, where you play the Epic Quest, and you pretty much automatically recruit him, and he'll level up and rank up and increase his mastery. So he's pretty much gonna be the next long grind to do. So at tier 3, but actually what this also means is that you don't have to actually grind too much for his tier 3. You won't have to go through all the effort to get his tier 3 out. Alright. So, he's already he's an automatic tier 2 once you get him. His leader skill. Natural born leader. Applies to all allies. Increase 6% increase in recovery rate. Increases all attacks by 35%, all defense by 35%, and all speeds by 10% when that applies to himself. That's actually a very good passive. And honestly, I just imagine Deadpool going like, "Oh yeah, you talking about me? Yeah, I know, I'm awesome." See, and he's just talking on his phone too. So nothing happens when he hits the tier 3 for that skill. His normal passive skill, when HP is below 20%, applies to self, recovers 45% recovery of max HP. Wow. That actually opens up a lot more options for his custom gears. A cooldown time of 150 seconds. Okay, so for the most part, a lot of characters with recovery passive, generally it will pop up as like a revive. Deadpool kind of says screw that and go with max HP recovery once his HP goes below a set amount. And this does open up a lot of custom gear and ISO 8 options. But at the same time, you can actually stack recovery on this just so you can keep Deadpool in the game. Because right now, in terms of recovery, I would say Wolverine and X-23 are likely the best in that regard to keeping themselves alive. His tier 2 passive, Merc with a Mouth. When HP is below 95%, increases guaranteed critical rate by 20%, skill damage by 32%, and bonus damage by 15%, 4% recovery of max HP. Oh, well, okay, so what I was saying about Wolverine and X-23, I think Deadpool has now taken that spot. Because now he has now he has 2 ways of recovering himself. He doesn't if he had a revive, he would just be godlike. And the chimichangas. Stun enemy for 1 second, deals 10% bleed damage for every 1 second. That's for 3 seconds. Physical damage, 64% of physical attack, additional 77 physical damage. Cooldown time of 7 seconds. Love the smell of gunpowder. Critical rate increases by 5% for 5 seconds. Physical damage, 50% of physical attack. Additional 51 physical damage. Cool finale. Stuns enemy for a second. 5% decreased all defenses. Stacks up to 7.5%. Not that much, but okay. Super armor and all defense increased by 5% for 2 seconds. Physical damage, 85% of physical attack. Additional 153 physical damage. Cooldown time of 12 seconds. Quick work. I'm trying to remember what quick work was in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That was either the one where he slides under you and slashes you, or the one where he throws, like he jump, like you can cancel it and he throws like a bolo at you, and it was the most annoying loop that you could do. Paralyzed for 1.7 seconds. Applies to self. Increases all attacks by 10%, all speed by 10%, and critical rate by 1%. Removes incapacitation. So does that mean dead? Or does that mean like being stunned? Because that could mean a lot of things, to be honest. I'm gonna go with death. Like removes the fact that he can't die for 5 seconds. Physical damage, 188% of physical attack. Additional damage, 153 physical damage. Cooldown time is 16 seconds. Dramatic scene. 40% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier shield, all damage, immune effect for 5 seconds. 50% chance for immunity to all damage. Physical damage, 74% of physical attack, additional 6 physical damage. He doesn't get that much in terms of bonus damage. I'm already seeing. Not that he seems to need it, because he has all these passives kicking in. All these other passives kicking in for every single one of his skills. Okay, so his tier 3, his ultimate skill, maximum effort. 3% decreased all defenses, stacks up to 100%. Oh god. Applies to self, increases damage by 50% for 1 attack. 80% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage, immune, invincible effect for 6 seconds. So, with that increase in damage for 50%, it would probably be best to go with Cool Finale after you used maximum effort. Anyway, let's actually look at his. Let's actually have a look at his skill. Well, let's see his info. Ever-equipping mercenary Wade Wilson's healing factor and Big Mouth make him one of the most relentlessly wisecracking heroes in the universe. A product of the Weapon X program and dubbed Merc with a Mouth. He is a wild and unpredictable mercenary with a quip for every occasion. And he probably has one for this freaking video. So let's preview the skills. Alright, so zooming in, normal attack. Doesn't add anything, obviously, but it's not bad. It at least does make him stagger. Skill 1. All right. I wish I remembered the names. I'm bad at remembering names. Skill 2. Why are you lagging now? Picked an awful time to lag, game. comes in with all guns blazing. Why is it lagging now? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense that that suddenly happened. Whatever. Keep going. Skill 3. Nice. So skill 3, he throws out a bunch of crap, and actually goes for quite a distance before the enemy gets their defense to Skill 4. Throws out a giant shuriken and just basically goes for a combo. Can he be targeted during that? No, he cannot be targeted during that. So they're just stuck experiencing that whole thing. So I wonder, does that happen for his other skills? Can't be targeted during skill 2. Okay, he can be targeted during skill 1. Can't be targeted during skill 1 and skill 3. And last but not least, he obviously can't be targeted during this. At least I don't think he can. And just goes in the helicopter and just shoots them. And just basically fills you full of holes. And it also adds burn damage. I wish I knew why the game is currently lagging. Alright, now for the finale. Let me group the AI a bit. Okay. Now then. You don't really get a whole lot of time to get used to skill 5's attack bonus, his bonus damage, because that animation for his ultimate skill actually lasts quite a bit. So you pretty much need to be on the ball when you when you select your next follow-up attack. Anyway, he's pretty awesome. One last thing before we go. That's looking at his team ups. Wow. With Enchantress and Carnage. I didn't even see what type he was. He's a speed type. So he pretty much balances out. But the team up with Enchantress and Carnage, so you got two of the best paid characters. I don't know, are they still the best paid characters anymore? And then you have, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, and sorry about that. I never get calls. Anyway, this next one, Heroes for Hire. So he has one with Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Then he has one with Spider-Man and oh, what's his name? I can't think of the name. And then Daredevil. Then obviously he's got to have one with Wolverine and Captain America. The only reason I had that Captain America uniform is because I bought it with coins, well, with money, not with actual cash. I bought it with the in-game currency, not with crystals. Then he has one with Spider-Man and what's his face? I cannot think of names right now. Then he has one with, wow, okay, and he's got a lot of team ups, and even some simple ones. So let's see, he gets one with Spider-Man, and a single one with Wolverine. So I would say any of them that have Wolverine or Spider-Man in it, which I guess you can't really put the Wolverine and Spider-Man on the same team and get a triple. But I honestly find it amazing that he has one with Enchantress and Carnage. That can actually say a lot. Get a good look at Deadpool's uniform while he answers his phone. It honestly looks very good for his uniform. And then whipping out his swords. And that is like it's a very good looking Deadpool. I never even looked at his stats, did I? So at tier 3, obviously, wow, his stats are actually pretty dang good. Tier 3, I think this is the closest I've seen to 10k for a physical attack. Well, 10k default, and that's without the bonuses. So, not really lacking in physical defense or energy defense. Has a ton of HP at tier 3. At tier 2, for a speed type, he is freaking God. This is the stats that a speed type dreams of having. And that's Deadpool, everyone.